Hello everyone, and welcome to the second episode of how I would do it. Today's episode is going to be about the stunning mechanics, which maybe I should have put first because this is probably the biggest problem in the game, I would say. So here's what's wrong with stunning. It's far too rewarding. It gives you 200 points for something that is easy to achieve, especially with all the high power abilities we have at the moment, such as Smoke Bomb, Mute. Mute's been made much more effective. Everything's been made more effective, but the score for stunning has not been reduced. It's far quicker than escaping, and escaping only gives you 200 points if you get a hidden escape, which is the best escape. So that's just ridiculous anyway. Either we increase the escape bonus or lower the stun. We'll talk about that later. Stun range is insanely large. Crazy. Like, it doesn't matter if you're in a hidden group, disguised as a random NPC, you'll still get a massive B button over your head, which is a pretty big deal. Random dodges can be irritating. Not the dodging mechanic itself, that could be quite nice if it was implemented properly, but at the moment it just seems to be random. Like, you'll just be, go up to your target and then suddenly they just dodge out your way, they're your pursuer, and they just dodge out the way you're stunned, and you're like, what? It's absolutely mad, really. My suggestion. So here's how I plan to remove it. The stun range is entirely dependent on the pursuer's detection meter. So let's put some scenarios to this, just to properly demonstrate it. Okay, so let's say you go charging at your target. Your detection meter is going to be down to reckless, maybe even bottom. What I'm suggesting is that whilst you're in that bracket, you get the normal B button over your head, saying that you're obviously pursuing this person. However, if you're hidden in a group with disguise on, you've got incognito, obviously. I think hidden and things like disguise should also contribute to this B button over your head thing. Then you won't be detectable unless they lock you specifically and go out of their way to stun you, but they can do that to any persona that's on the map. They can lock onto them and stun them. If a target charges straight at you and you're looking directly at them, which they have the mechanics for because they already have this in the game, there is a high chance to dodge. Now this would properly implement the dodge mechanic, because sometimes you might accidentally lock the wrong persona, or you might, I don't know, accidentally just you know exactly who it is, they're charging straight at you, but maybe you're busy with something else, like maybe you're stunning your pursuer, then they come charging at you. I think there should be a chance to dodge because you're aware that they're there and you've locked them, for instance, maybe, if you're busy. Okay, so assuming you know who your pursuer is and you lock them, you'll get the normal stun button above their head that's currently in ACR, so the normal distance. Which means that, the good players who know who it is can lock them and still play the game as normal. But it means that players, that are really hidden and they've gone to the extra effort to hide, won't be stunned so easily. And poisoning will be a lot easier and a lot more of a skillful ability. Stunning an NPC punishes a player. Now this is basically because people sometimes go around spamming the B button, trying to stun their pursuer, just taking out all the NPCs in the area. I think that if you stun an NPC, you should get a punishment of like 2 seconds until you can stun again, or 3 seconds. Something like that. Just to give a little bit of punishment, say, you stun the wrong person. Because you get a punishment if you kill the wrong target, so it only makes sense if you stun the wrong target. The stun score is reduced to 50 points. And this is probably the biggest bit. Stunning should be about getting rid of your pursuers. It should be about losing those pursuers so that you can continue with your efforts. The whole point in, let's take deathmatch for instance. Let's say you make it to the lead. The whole point is you've now got loads of people coming after you. Usually you have about 3 targets on you. They're 3 pursuers when you're in first place, and that's a hindrance. And you want to get rid of those. You don't do it for the score. It kind of makes you even, it lets you get even further in the lead, because then you start stunning loads more people. So that really needs to be implemented. I think 50 points would be a much more suitable score. Maybe 100, I'm not sure. And the lure bonus is fine as well, actually, about 100 points. I think 100 points is good for lure. So anyway, as usual, thanks for watching. I'm looking forward to your feedback if you have any. I already got quite a bit of feedback from the last video. I'll definitely be updating that one. There was a few nice suggestions in there, especially from one person who said that it should only affect people that are inside the smoke bomb. So yes, I thought I'd just mention that. Like and comment if you enjoyed and want to contribute. See you next time. I don't know what I'm going to do next. I'll think of the next most important thing that I can think of that's ruining the multiplayer at current. See you next time. Bye.